Alright, let's take a look at these Scarecrow challenges. I'm not usually one to really care about these kind of things, especially when the reward is a reskin gun, but I set up a couple of contracts. Let's see if we can take care of them. CJ's Scarecrow Test, CJ's Scarecrow Test 2, and CJ's Scarecrow Test 3. Let's fire up number 2 here. I'm going to start with the Axe one. Let's take a look at the challenges. Let's move over to the Scarecrow tab, and here they are. I'm going to start with these two because I think it'll be... Starting with this one will be the easiest to get the King of the Crop one, but I'm going to start with They Scream, They Cry. Assassinate one target with a lethal throw using the axe while disguised as a Scarecrow. The assassination must be seen. Your disguise must be compromised and return to an uncompromised state without changing your disguise. And Birth of the Scarecrow is just taking the disguise itself. The idea here is to assassinate somebody and have their death witnessed by somebody else. And also to get the disguise itself compromised, to be seen in that disguise. Anybody you get seen by in Colorado in the Scarecrow disguise will compromise you, because that is a suspicious disguise all over the map. So, return to an uncompromised state without changing your disguise. That just entails killing the person who saw you. So I have a theory that the target can be the one you're compromised by. And I think that that's only practical for the Axe one. I don't think it would be so practical for the poison ones, because it would be really difficult to get behind somebody and poison them if they were already hostile toward you. So I'm not even going to try it. I do have another contract for the poison ones all set up, but I don't even know if it's going to work. Let's try it. That is just a theory at this point. Let's bring something to throw here. I'm going to bring the baton just in case. I don't even know if I'll need it. Let's start as mechanic, because that is the closest to the axe, and that is a setup for this one. Here we go. Let's see if it works. I'm going to allow most of the cutscene to roll here, because that'll allow the target to start moving by the time I get to the Scarecrow disguise. So it's right about there is good. The axe is back here. And I don't know how practical this theory would be for the fire ones either, so I may not use it for those, but it might be. I have a contract set up for it already, and I got the challenge to happen on another account. The strat is pretty good, but I'm going to see if I can refine it to make it a little more simple. People seem to be having trouble with that one. Let's cut through the orchard here. The target is out there, and he's about to start moving toward the Scarecrow disguise, so he is a prime candidate to try to get this one. Watch me drop the axe here. Nope. Is that an enforcer? There we go. Okay, there's the Birth of the Scarecrow. Let's see if I can just get compromised by him. Let's see if it worked. Yeah, it worked. Perfect. We already got the challenge, so this doesn't matter.
This is off limit.
So he was the only one I got compromised by, and he got seen dying, so that took care of that. Cool. I didn't expect that to work. I thought you had to get compromised afterwards. But that just proves you can get compromised by the target. I'm going to do the other one. I had to do all this stuff all over again on another account because I couldn't explain that one, but that is the explanation for that one. I will do the poison ones next, and I still have to unlock those. Or unlock the spare lethal syringe, which is in the HITMAN horror challenge pack, but I will go do that real quick and try to take care of these too. So that is a contract set up for the poison one, so let's check it out. This one is called Taste of Your Own Medicine. Assassinate 2 targets with a lethal syringe while disguised as the Scarecrow. Each assassination must be seen. Your disguise must be compromised each time, and then return to an uncompromised state after each assassination without changing your disguise. Basically, it's the same idea as the last one, but with poison. And I'm going to switch it around from the last one Last time I was able to just get compromised by the target because I was able to just throw the axe at him, let him see me while I was throwing the axe, and that took care of compromising the disguise and returning to uncompromised state after the assassination. But that's not going to work with poison. The target will not stand still long enough if he sees you in this disguise to allow you to stab him. So I'm going to allow other guys to do the compromising of the disguise. So that is the plan. Let's get it set up. Let's bring the silver baller. I'm going to start undercover by the greenhouse. I'm going to bring both syringes. There's an antique lethal syringe. There is the modern lethal syringe. Let's smuggle a breaching charge to the loading area. So that is the setup. Here we go. Both of these guys should be isolated enough so that I can just deal with the target and then the guy who sees it. And hopefully nobody else. But let's grab the screwdriver. Let's grab the breaching charges. I'm going to drop the breaching charge right here. So that way the target will have seen me drop that. He is calling me out for that right now, and he will continue momentarily to where he normally goes. And what I want to happen here is for the guy picking up the breaching charge to see me poison this guy, so that will take care of the witnessing the assassination part, and hopefully that will compromise the disguise simultaneously, because he will see me in the disguise right afterwards, and I will have to get rid of him pretty quickly. So he definitely saw that. All right, so not compromised anymore. They found the guys on the side found the body, but I don't think that matters.
What?
So I just tossed a breaching charge over the fence, and same deal here. One guy is going to pick it up, and the target is continuing. Okay, let's see. Try to get it to happen again. Same thing.
You 1-inch punch!
That was the Legend of Snow throw. They're still searching for the found bodies, but let's see if we got the challenge.
Come on. Securing crime scene and establishing perimeter. Now.
There we go. Taste of your own medicine. Cool. So that was the plan, and it worked eventually. It took a few tries and some reconsideration of how to get, or not aggro the rest of the orchard, but it worked eventually. There's a challenge, and now it's on to the fire one. That one is going to be a pain in the ass also. All right, CJ Scarecrow test 3. Let's take care of the last one. 3 targets all eliminated by fire. And that is basically what the challenge entails. Let's take a look at it. Lighten up, assassinate 3 targets by burning them while disguised as the Scarecrow. Each assassination must be seen. Your disguise must be compromised each time. Return to an uncompromised state after each assassination without changing your disguise. Basically the same thing as all the other ones, but this time with fire. And then unlocking this last one will give you this one, King of the Crop. And that just is basically completing all of them. And that'll give you the reskinned super reward of whatever this SMG is. I actually did this on another account. I recorded it. It took me a while to get it right. Not that the idea was complicated. It just took me a while to get the luck to get the AI in the right places to make it happen. But the contract is pretty good if you want to give it a try. I will show you how to do it. I did record it on another account, so I will watch it back in VLC, but let's at least talk about the setup here. I don't have it unlocked on this account just so I could show the challenge again, but I will show the setup for it, and then I'll watch the video back and show it to you guys and talk over it as necessary. I started in the greenhouse. I brought the silver baller. I brought breaching charges and the mixtape. And I also smuggled the Seeger to the water tower. I used the Wicker Man challenge to take care of this stuff just like everybody else. That is the setup for this one, and I'm gonna roll into Windows and fire up VLC, and I'll watch it and talk over it. So let's take care of that. Here we go. This one was kind of tricky. Like I said, not that the idea was difficult, but just hard to line everything up. But I'm going to drop a breaching charge right here, and that will distract these guys so that I can take the Scarecrow disguise and not have to wait for them to get out of the way. I can get moving immediately.
Do we have an owner for this weapon?
Coming up on one of the targets right here, I'm going to shoot behind these guys to delay them from getting to their places near the water tower. I'm going to use the water tower as like a home base here and pretty much try to get groups of 2 guys together without aggroing the entire map. Have one guy see the target dying and then get compromised by that guy and then kill him. But the Wicker Man challenge involves shooting these 4 bells in this specific order. That was the first one. There's the second one over there. There is number trace. And there's the last one right there. And let's see, the guy in front is the target. I just trigger the mixtape so that he hears it and starts moving toward it. And as he approaches, he is going to catch fire, and I'm going to get this guy's attention to make sure he sees him catching fire and getting assassinated. I'm going to get spotted here and then kill him immediately. That should have taken care of getting compromised after the kill. Then I'm going to do it again for, there's a second target down there. I'm going to try to get the guy who's crouching down there, get his attention away with the mixtape, and he will go to investigate that. He will pick it up, and when he picks it up, he will start walking towards the second target. When he starts to walk toward him, I'm going to light the second guy on fire and basically do the same thing I did with the first 2 guys. He's about to pick it up right now. Target number 2 is on fire. So this time I'm just going to allow him to see me with the gun. Waving the gun right here gets his attention a little more quickly. So I get compromised when I get spotted. And then there's the final target right there. Same idea here. Hide behind these pallets. His buddy sees him catch fire. He sees him getting assassinated, and I'm going to get his attention and kill him. So that should be it. I lit another guy on fire to the side there. Poor fella. Wrong place, wrong time, pal. But there's a challenge, King of the Crop. That is the one that you get all of the challenges, and then this challenge should show right here. There is that one lighting up. Anyway, that took a while. Like I said, the idea is not difficult, just the timing of those were kind of tricky. And I did this on another account, so we saw other challenges pop there too. But anyway, that's all the challenges. Thanks for watching. This is CJ, and I'm out. See ya!